I don't know what mode that's on though.
I never bled it, but I know my thing, what a mess you're making.
Pretty much. But still, I got no room as far as I'd like to get.
I think you gotta really, they kind of get stuck where they are, and you have to really give it a good squeeze. Because they get like all fucking shit on there, and I think they don't slide anymore, probably.
Yeah, that one's in all the way now.
Yeah, they kind of, they must get like very close. That one's loose. That one's not as tight as up, is it?
Yeah, you might have to bleed your brake after you get done this too. Yeah, you step on foot.
You know, that is your Polaris certification.
That's not worth the paper it's wrote. Remember the old days of getting stuff in the Cracker Jack box? I think that's where that came from, so forewarned. I don't know where all that mud comes from when you take all the bypasses behind Don. Who's going to step it up now that I'm taking a four-wheeler again and no Talon? Who's going to step it up and go deep?
It's going to happen.
I'm going to nominate you or Don.
Who said the alphabet machine? The back of the alphabet.
Well, the letters do come at the back of the alphabet, so it must belong there at the back. You'll have to start leading their eggs.
No, I'll stay in the back. We're going to have to keep you in the front.
You're going to send the four-wheeler first?
Yep.
That's mighty nice of you. I guess I'd stir up less dust, though. Where's your new pads for this side?
Oh.
Sleeping in the parts got it sleeping.
Yeah, like, why are they so thin?
All I gotta say is Polaris. I question a lot of things they do. Even that rubber belt.
I haven't checked that in a while, too, but I don't really want to open that cover up. She should be
Well, you
fine
should probably
in there.
check that before you go on a big ride like West Virginia. Make sure it's good.
Well, I bring a spare with me, and I know you always have a spare on you.
You can make me carry a spare in my four-wheeler? Spare belt?
You mean there's no belt on? There's no belt in your four-wheeler either?
No. Who the heck wants these belts? Belts are for holding the pants up, and that's about it. Didn't your parents teach you that? This is quite the setup. That's all I have to say about this. I'm going to turn this so you can't see what I'm doing here, because I'm probably not doing what I'm supposed to do.
What are you doing there, eh? Should just slide right on.
Should.
We took that. Yeah, we took that thing off. You probably have to do that one up first. Oh, and this has got to come up first, so this come right to the edge usually.
Yeah, but then it shows that in. I'm trying to let it.
Do the top first. Think it matters?
That's not how I did the other side. It's in.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Oh, here we go.
You can get it on there.
Oh.
How come mine
I
I
got
got
one.
one than yours? The rest of the crew showing up?
How far away, maybe?
Intervention! I think there's an intervention coming.
Dirty in the floor.
Drained up. Absorbable, not just dirt.
Oh, you put the points on already. So efficient.
Quick, turn the camera this way. Oh, you don't have to. You have all these fancy cameras. Records it all. You're gonna get all the action.
From all angles.
You get down taking the bypasses and the YXZ.
I can hook it to the front bumper. And they're waterproof too. Maybe Insta360.
So we should do like an interview right now and be like, so what do you think of Don's YXZ?
I don't know. Pretty shitty.
I'm not very good at editing.
You better cut some of this out.
Not very good at editing. That might go right in there.
So you got that question. I don't know. I have to see. I don't know. I have to come up with some answers on the fly. It'd be interesting.
You just like tell the truth. If you're telling the truth, it just comes right off your tongue. If you gotta think about it, you're making shit up.
It's just like a toy right now. I've never even seen it run. I never heard it run. I've seen a little video there on TikTok, but
You posted that video.
you know, going 90 kilometers an hour. Woo!
I was surprised it did that.
I want to see it go. I want to see it like
Well, he said
handle some of those whoops, go through a splash or two.
I asked him that, but he says he's still breaking it in. And I got to give him that. He's still breaking it in. He still needs to put a little bit more time on it. Another 10 minutes on that motor should be broke in, though, I think. He'll probably disagree, but...
It's got 8 kilometers on it.
8 kilometers, eh? He's had it for what, 2 months?
Yeah. He's probably spent the past week taking all the fingerprints off from when it was at the show.
I know. I was trying to leave as many on there as I could without him seeing me.
I wonder if he had to hose out the tailpipe.
I don't think I left him a surprise in there.
I hope he did something about his electrical system. He's got a lot of lights on there. And I hope he knows where all his fuses are, because we know what happened to that RMAX. Things started blowing fuses all kinds of side of the road. We had to wait forever for him to figure out where his fuse was and all
I
that
know.
stuff.
I started packing booster cables, and I think all those lights on there, he might leave something on or charging his phone, and all those lights end up with a dead battery, and now you'll get the content of boosting them. This here is going to be more what the channel's about now, working on Polaris's.
As it gets some kilometers on it, you have to do a little bit of maintenance every now and then, like every other machine.
Well, I keep telling people I don't have the money for a new machine. So this is what I'm stuck doing now. It's like in my free weekends, I'm working on Polaris's and other, probably some Yamahas here shortly. Make a little extra cash. Times are tough in the Easton household.
It's tight, eh? Why is it so tight?
You can't find the hole. You read that, bro?
I don't know. Sometimes you get in a few at nighttime, and next thing you know, you can't find anything.
I don't know if you took that on the one video there. I said, Eric got his rubber wet once and it turned into a hell of a mess. I had a different thought process on that than probably the rest of the crowd. Do you think Don's picking out some more accessories up at the Toronto show today? Signing some autographs?
Well, I'm wondering if he's looking for his next machine for next year. You know, he's
Well,
not really
he's
keeping
probably-
for more than a year.
He's probably shopping again.
Got to put the order in now for next year.
I figured the only reason he didn't buy a Honda is because there's none available. I think if there had been one available 2 months ago, he would have had a Honda instead of that YXZ.
I'm interested to see it. He's got that nice fancy skid plate on there. I want to see how it does. I want to see how he drives it.
Down the road to the restaurant,
To the chip truck
for dinner.
for ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it weighs though. I think it weighs more than like 450 kilograms. So I don't know if Northumberland is going to be able to take that out there.
Well, there's a lot of talk about that one that I'm surprised about. People are fairly concerned about that one all of a sudden. I had to go on a diet just so you run the four-wheeler there. Make sure I was underweight.
Do you watch those Goon Squad guys on YouTube?
I don't think so.
They're not like off-road, but these guys, I don't know if it's part of YouTube that they just get all their fucking money that they go buy, like these Chargers, SRTs that are smashed up, and they fix it up in fucking 24 hours, and then they're painting it, and they're doing all this stuff. They got 2 of them. They got a white one, white cop car one they did, and this red one. It's just all ridiculous stuff.
You smash up
2 guys.
the players here, we'll fix it, spray bonnet, and do the same thing.
She looks a little loose in the front there.
Hey?
She looks a little loose in the front there.
What do you mean a little loose in the front there?
She's like flopping all around.
Because our ball joint's not in. I'm getting your ball joint.
Apparently the ball joints on this Polaris is no good.
Well used.
Derek says this looseness is not normal. But I ain't no mechanic, but that's not normal?
Not on a Honda.
You have those in the Honda?
Yep, but Honda tolerances are probably a little tighter than Polaris. No comment on that.
I thought that's just like speed wobble.
Speed wobble. It probably doesn't speed wobble now.
Don't forget those little things. So apparently you have to put them on till they kind of grab, and then you go back about a turn, I think. So
They aren't real tight.
they're on tight now. Should be loose. This back pads like grabbed it tight, eh?
How tight do you tighten it?
Is that the little Allen thing?
Yeah.
supposed to tighten, like when you're turning the wheel until it just kind of starts rubbing, and then you take it back half a turn. It's like a set screw adjustment.
What?
But this is. Yeah, I know, but it shouldn't.
Oh, when I put this in, it tightens it right up.
Yeah, it pushes this, but this is like rubbing already. Oh no, there, it's gonna still turn.
You just watch there.
Just put it so.
No? Now what? Done. 4 brake pads.
Let's try to get these things
Both
off.
front, left, and left. Other side, passenger side, done. $300 later. So no ball joints today? Put ball joints back together?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know where else to.
Can you believe the Polaris dealers only have ball joints for these? In stock, ready to go, they got one.
What?
Who replaces one? I guess that's when you hit a tree and break it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Now it's gonna seem nice and fun to put it back in.
Just getting them lined up here.
Maybe we'll try to take these side bars off.
Side bars.
They're all bent.
Crash bars?
They're all bent to shit.
Why? From what? Trying to follow a Honda.
Some of our rides, they're a little aggressive.
You're saying Don goes on aggressive rides?
No, not those rides. The ones that we go on. No, Don. The one that Don's too busy to go on.
He went on Greens Mountain. Come on.
He did. I wonder why
He kept talking about turning around though. YXZ should do pretty good there. It's like.
Is that bolt like bent too or no?
It's not, I think it's just the rough line on it. Okay, I need to turn the steering wheel.
I can do
Turn to the passenger side, hard to the passenger.
I can do that.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, is this the thing that you used to make the videos, eh?
Oh.
Look at this. This is like high quality stuff here.
You ever heard of a red room?
I've heard of a red room.
That's like what the garage turns into after work.
Not the green room, it becomes the red room.
No, the Honda red. Start recording all these red things. I was waiting for people to comment about my flags.
People were looking behind the flags. I was trying to look behind the flags and see if I saw anything.
What are you guys doing? Pausing and hitting pause and zoom in?
I zoomed in, but got the flags.
You guys are a bunch of creepers. You guys are concerning me now. I'm gonna have to start hiding everything in the background.
Blurring it all out?
Yes, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
Why would you need to do that unless there's something you hide?
Well, there might be something sitting around somewhere. I want everybody to see everything in my garage. To see the 110 or something that I want them to see, or
It's not like anyone's moved it
some
out.
sunshine girl pictures or something. Why don't I go in there?
Oh, now I gotta find some ball joints, eh? But those are
Have I got a deal for you?
Yeah.
I'll sell you 4 ball joints for the low price of $21,000. Comes with a steering wheel and 2 seats and a motor.
No
It's a hell of a deal.
It's got a turbo?
No turbo though.
No, that's a deal breaker.
For another $5,000, we can put one on it.
Oh, it's true.
Money mixes everything.
Throw a couple bucks at it. And it's all
Remember the way you had the 20 tucked in here? 26,000. You're at the door.
a few more of those, and it's
Yeah. And you turn the wheel the other way. Jump into action. Well, I just told you you needed ball joints because it's way easier to do than wheel bearings.
and the wheel bearings. But you're off on Monday, right? You don't even work.
Hey?
You're off on Monday too.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got all the other
all
days.
day Monday.
sleeping in.
Hey? No, because I did that last week. I slept in on Monday, and then Tuesday was way harder to get up.
Throw your whole week right off.
Yeah, because through the 3 days I stayed up later and later and later, and then it was,
Yeah.
wow, because like Tuesday or Monday night, 12:30, I was still like going on TikTok and I couldn't sleep.
You're like, I'm
And
fine.
then I'm like, I'll be up in 4.5 hours. And I was like, holy. And then you start dreading you're going to sleep through your alarm. So you're checking the clock every hour.
Yeah.
So it was not a good way to start the week. What's next? Anything else we got to do in the front?
Diff fluid changed, but can't really do it like that. But nothing with the wheels. But then I was like, so you think I should just leave that or what?
What?
That front
The ball joints?
diff thing? The seal? Just leave it like that for now? Because I'm like,
I
why
was
change
going
the
to have a
fluid?
little look at it because sometimes I try a little trick that I do.
Because I don't change.
To anything. I don't do it to Hondas because Hondas never break, but on other machines I've done it. And you sometimes just like clean the seal.
Oh, it might just be muddy.
Good? Yeah.
Because
Could be a like piece of grass
doesn't
in
look
there.
terrible.
Good if it's weeping, but like weeping is fine. Seals are supposed to weep, even though people will argue that and say no. That tells you oil level's there, the oil's there, and it's but a piece of grass or something gets in there and they'll let it
or mud will pack in there and it's not checked.
Now if it chews the seal, it'll leak and you'll have a puddle. If you got a puddle on the floor under the machine, you got a problem. If it's just wet, you don't have a
we
problem.
might as well drain that fluid and change it anyways and keep an eye on it then, right?
Yes. As long as it comes out, there's not water in it, and it's still a decent color, I wouldn't break it seal.
Okay.
I'd run it until it starts dripping, you have a wet spot in the floor, or your diff fluid is milky white.
It's under warranty, so if it just leaves its...
Oh, these players, guys, if they think Max is warranty.
If the diff leaves
Yeah, this one broke right off.
Bro, what?
Oh, you might be in trouble on this side. Oh, we'll look at that later. We don't want to get into that yet. We're still stick to the front end. It might be 3 days before we get to the back. These Polarises.
Do you need to bleed the brakes or do anything like that?
Actually, that's a good point right there.
Not to question, you know.
No, you jump in there and let's put your foot on brake. Carefully jump in there because on the center jack. It's going to wobble a little bit. But if it falls, we got it on camera.
It's very high.
Like getting in a Honda.
Straight.
Put your foot on brake. See any brakes? Or go way down?
Right to the floor.
Pump it.
Right to the floor.
Keep
Right to
pumping.
the floor.
Keep going.
Right to the floor. Right to the floor. When does it usually stop?
Presses the floor and hold it.
Holding.
No, it's not. Can you get on it?
Should be fluid in there. Oh, went to the floor.
Yep. Pump it.
A little stiffer. Hold it.
Yep.
Holding it. To the floor.
Yep. Hold it. Is it where it should be?
Yeah. To the floor.
Pump it. Should be good. No.
Yeah.
What's next?
Or we got these things to take off.
Let's put some tires back on. Since we're done up here. So what new accessories did you buy for this year? Everybody else is buying stuff.
Well, really not much. Just these rock sliders coming off because I've used them to their maximum capacity.
Oh, so you're not like the Yamahas and have to buy a new machine and then buy performance parts? Yours comes ready to go?
Yeah, mine comes. I use every part on there, and when the parts are no longer straight, time to change them up.
So more just normal maintenance then?
That's it. I'm really happy with this machine. You know, hasn't let me down.
Doesn't really pick you up either though.
It always puts a smile on my face when I put down that skinny pedal and look in the mirror and see everyone I'm riding with back there.
That's because you took a wrong turn though. That's how you're looking back.
Wondering where everybody's
Going
going.
right through the turn.
It's true. I've done that a couple times. So like that's why I don't lead, because I just keep going. I was like, what? Like when no one's following.
Bingo bango. Look at that suspension work. Who did your suspension work for you?
I got Steve over at D3 that rebuilt all my shocks, tuned them up, put some suspension armor on there. Those are the nuts for my my plow. They stick out a bit. Yeah. I don't need to keep that. I think that's good.
That's why you get ground clearance like Yamaha. Better take that off, give you some more ground clearance.
I do have to take them off because they do smoke down. What are we gonna do now?